getting buttons checked at a fighting tournament isn't the most exciting part, but it's the most important because every single person plays slightly differently, and that button configuration is one of the most personal parts of the entire setup. You need to make sure you get it right.
Right, and there's maybe nothing worse than forgetting to check or not checking, getting into a game, and then you try to do something, but the buttons just totally
don't work, or even potentially getting a game loss over those button checks.
Right.
I like Mr. 1-2's team setup here, where Mr. 1-2, our local players, doing Broly Broly Goku Black as our most likely out-of-state competitors going with a almost Season 1 team of Android 16 Point with Super Saiyan Vegeta behind him with Z Broly in the back. I like the team. It's actually really similar to another local player, Coffee Prince, as opening beam exchanges. The Goku Black assist early on opening does give a huge amount of neutral control and gets a cheeky Dragon Rush off of it to open up today's set, as Mr. 1-2 is taking Omni to the corner, back to the other corner, throwing him to the ground, tossing him around. It's just so fun to watch Super Broly combos. 6M pickup, as Omni wasn't quite time to react to it. And he's going to lose his point character over it. And Mr. 1-2, not a scratch of damage on his bare chest, is going to get the upgrade to Super Broly's damage.
And I always love to see him do that upgrade early. It really increases your damage by a large... The earlier you do it, the better off you are, is the truth.
Oh, yeah. Like, Super Broly is almost like an adult Gohan you can play point, because he doesn't actually unlock his true potential. He always had it. He's just getting even more potential.
Right. He's just adding on.
Omni's playing this like really slow, safe back game with Super Saiyan Vegeta, but eventually eats a Super Dash pickup using an assist in order to do it. And we get Super Broly's game plan going. Snapback meaty or snapback grab. Landing grab is the mix-up. Gets a solid conversion. Off the 6H grab, you get a much better combo than off of the command grab. Doing it again! Mr. 1-2 wants to keep Super Broly on point as long as possible.
Keeping him in the corner, hard knockdown, and he's trying to get that spark out of Omni now. Reflect bait.
Perfect. That also would have worked as a sparking bait. Both of them going to get a 5H starter. Not enough bar to kill. I think if he sparked up, he would have gotten it. Just fakes out, isn't able to quite pick up the incoming Dragon Punch. Still gets a pickup in the scramble at the end of it. As Super Broly is going to send him back to the other corner. Oh, cheeky reset with a blue beat though, so wasn't quite expecting that conversion, didn't hit the button quite fast enough. Using Super Broly's second level 1 in order to get the snapback train continuing. This time in the air, goes for grab on incoming.
There it is. I was waiting for it, I knew it was coming. Hadn't came yet, he was going meaty every time. And a big
meaty,
bait there.
Safe jump as the incoming level 3 whiffs. Ooh, doesn't quite get the pickup. He was going for like the auto combo jump out. I think he just forgot the jump.
I'm surprised he didn't just 2H there, honestly. He was underneath him. He had the opportunity to just press 2H right underneath
I feel like Super Broly's 2H combos aren't as strong as his like auto combo versions.
But he didn't need a lot of damage in that spot either, you know what I mean?
If he had just done dynamic hit and gotten a Dragon Ball, it probably would have been a kill, as Vegeta is still alive with a tiny little sliver of health and only throws one Ki Blast to Broly's 3 and loses that tiny little sliver of health. As we have now Broly on Broly action, as Omni gets the grab in, but too far away if no vanish, can't get a pickup. As I believe this one, Mr. 1-2 went for a slightly fancy combo, but gets a solid kill on Omni, as we've got 1-0 to Mr. 1-2.
It looks like we're going to go back to character select. Maybe he may not be switching anything. He may just be taking a second for himself before he goes back in, reset himself mentally, think about what happened.
He's still doing 16 Vegeta.
Yes, same team.
Changing his colors
needed a little time.
He's playing a different color on Android 16. That's really important, and like seeing your character the right colors, your character is a really good mental thing. A lot of people online use the same color for Goku Black that I do. So like whenever I'm in the player 2 spot, I'll just like, what is this color? Which black am I? And I just get mixed up immediately. It's like sometime take a moment, get a breather, get your colors right. I like the move. Fighting game tournaments are a marathon. It's not about every game, it's about the long run. So like taking a moment, getting a breather, get your mental state back, I like it.
Yeah, I think that's very true. I think that's very, very true.
Opening gambit. Backdash, I'm never a big fan of grounded backdash. I feel like you're always better off with instant air dash back. It's safer and it dodges more things. As Mr. 1-2 eats an opening shoulder charge and gets thrown around and reset with a command grab. Ooh, Omni drops the combo. Mr. 1-2 gets a cheeky high cross-up when by drifting back afterwards. Throws Omni in the corner. Omni down tech straight into a punch with another reset as we've got a lot of resets going on today. Shoved down to the corner, dragged down, and he's looking to kill off the point character rather than do a snapback train right now. Armor, but safe jumps the follow-up. Scrounded backdash loses the key blast, and Mr. 1-2 is going to get a vanish conversion. Throw Omni back in the corner with grab, shove down with that thing's a basic button. It doesn't look like it, but that's a basic button.
I was really expecting another snap there, but he opted to try to bait something out. Didn't get it, and tags out to Broly. It's Broly on Broly now.
Z-Broly on Z-Broly is the armor. Ooh, whoever pulls out their gun first wins, as Omni's able to get a couple of weird cross-screen neutral interactions, but doesn't quite. I think he might have hit the wrong button on that super dash. The combo drops, and Mr. 1-2's got the meter. He's going to dump it all into Z-Broly, get rid of Omni's anchor, and turn Mr. 1-2's super Broly point, get the level up.
And we've seen Omni with a few situations where he could have maybe kept the momentum on his side. A few really unfortunate drops, but it's still totally possible. He's just got to clutch it out, stay solid, and pick his spots. You know, I said that a couple times already today, but there's nothing more important than just waiting for the right opportunity to press
waiting for the right opportunity and decision making. Decision making was what makes or breaks fighting games. You can drop combos. You can have literally do nothing but auto combo tag back as your main damage source. But the most important part is you're going to have to win for decision making at the end of the day. As Omni, in a perfect example of not quite choosing a spot, that entire exchange started with a super dash, block, 0 on block. Omni tried pressing a button, just got jabbed out by Super Broly's amazing 2L. That hits everything, and after an Oki situation, gets thrown back into the corner and destroyed. As Android 16, not able to make a comeback, just loses in the opening gambit. As we have a fist bump exchange, as good game goes, Mr. 1-2 takes 2-0 over Omni.
And that's a tough spot to be, right? Android 16 on the end is like not where you want him. You really need him in front. You really need assists.
In Season 1, he was a great anchor, but ever since they took away his assist power and made it so that his looping his command grabs is now like a more or less universal thing, because every character can get resets in the corner, combo extensions in the corner, Android 16 just doesn't work all that well as an anchor these days. Too much of his stuff just loses to vanish, which a lot of people are going to have at the end of a set.
Right. Everybody has bar built up by then.
And with a lot of experience built up over time, people know exactly when to instant air dash back in order to cover Android 16 stuff.
Right, exactly.
As good showing from Omni, as he had a really tough bracket. Mr. 1-2 is one of the best players locally.